YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Nate J, back in the vault, back in another video. As y'all see by the title, we have another debt payoff journey video, man. I think the last video that we did with the debt payoff, I think we didn't actually do like a journey video. Um, but yeah, that's what I meant by debt payoff journey. So this is debt payoff journey 2026. I guess this is like part two. Um, so yeah, man, I've been really serious about my debt payoff journey the past like year and a half, or really since last year, I should say. So yeah, got myself out of debt once, got back into debt, and now currently paying it off. But halfway there, what I'm saying, halfway done, man. So yeah, we're gonna see how these people are handling their debt payoff journey, man. And yeah, some videos I got like 5 or 6 clips that we're gonna check out, man, together. So yeah, with that being said, let's get it.
I am trying to pay off my credit card debt. And you're thinking, Megan, how much could your credit card debt possibly be? Well, I'm gonna tell you. $1,500.
Okay.
So I decided to start door dashing in order to pay it off. Every month, my payment is $100. I really want to start monetizing on this app.
Hold on, is that one credit card? She didn't really specify like if it was a credit card or not, but let me see.
I really want to in order to pay. So I decided to I'll tell you. $1,500.
Okay.
So I decided to start door dashing in order to pay it off. Every month, my payment is $100. I really want to start monetizing on this app so that way I can start paying off my debt, because since I just graduated cosmetology school, I have all of my student loan debt now. Woohoo, Megan, yay! More debt on top of more debt.
That was probably credit card, and now
I am going to be trying to DoorDash so I can start paying it off faster and sooner, because I don't want this debt to be hovering over me, because the student debt is already hovering. So if you're interested in following along, let me know. Bye, guys.
Yeah. So sounds like she got a plan. Got a plan to pay it off. Door dashing, side hustles and things like that, man. So yeah, she sounds like she got a good plan, man. Student loan debt is very common if you're a student or if you graduated, or for in my case, I didn't even finish college and I still got debt. So that was back in 2011. I was supposed to graduate in 2015, but I left the school that I was going to because it was out of state. And yeah, my parents was taking money out trying to keep me in, and I was like, yeah, man, I'm not about to keep this burden on them, bro. Let me just come back to home and work. Um, I put it on I kept putting it on like forbearance and stuff like that, but eventually, of course, now this year, Trump changed all of that. So yeah, it's kind of like I was running from it, and now now it's like, yeah, you just gotta face it. So thankfully, like I said, thankfully I didn't stay in long enough to accumulate a lot of student loan debt. Like some of the stories or some of the numbers that I've seen, some people have was crazy. So I have not even a fraction of what they have, bro. Like I have a small percentage of what like some of the numbers that I've seen. Um, so yeah, I'm thankful for the little that I have because I can easily pay it off, man. Over time. But she also has credit card debt as well too. Um, Currently paying that off, but I don't have a lot. So yeah, I'm thankful for the little debt that I have because it's not a lot compared to like some of the numbers that I've seen. But yeah, she has a plan, and hey, she can do this. If you're watching this video, you can do it. So yeah, let's go and get to the next one.
I don't know who need to hear this, but the main focus should be getting out of debt. Like your main focus should be figuring out a way to pay off the debt. I know myself personally, the last couple of years, I've been slowly digging my way out of piles of debt from buying my house, you know what I'm saying, and getting a new car a couple years ago. And that debt is the devil, man.
Thanks.
These credit cards, 25% interest rates, 20% interest rates, even high teens, they will kick your ass. It's almost impossible to get ahead financially with a debt load on your back that is more money than you have. Like, of course, we all want to make more money. We all trying to figure out a way, side hustles, extra jobs, whatever the case may be. But if you're carrying debt, or if you're still charging credit cards, you're fighting a losing battle. You're filling up your bucket with a hole in the bottom of it, because the debt is always going to grow faster than your income. 25% is a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know who need to hear this,
Yeah,
but
that was a great analogy, man. Like it's just like you're in the sinking boat that has a hole in it, and you're trying to get the water out that's already in there. You know what I'm saying? Trying to scoop it out, but you still have a hole in the boat. You know what I'm saying? At the bottom of the boat, man. So it's like you're still sinking regardless. So if you, so like basically he's saying like if you don't pay that debt off first, while like or before you try to increase your income or something like that, uh, you're always gonna have that debt hovering over you, you know. But yeah, also making money making more money in the process can help because you can put more money towards the debt, you know, so that you can get it done quicker, man. But saving is you can save while you pay off debt, but trust me, like once you pay it off though, like the money that you were putting to the debt is now in your pockets now. It's in your emergency fund, in your Roth IRA, 401k. You know what I'm saying? Now you can contribute a lot more, you know. So yeah, it's just like, you know, the more money that you get, a majority of that is, it's like no matter how much money you get, man, the bulk of your money is still going to debt. It's still going out of your pockets. It's not staying in. So yeah, man, like he said, get out of debt as quick as you can, especially in 2026, man. So yeah, like I said, I'm almost there. Almost there. You feel me? But yeah, man, let's go and get to the next one.
Hi, I am Stephanie, and welcome to my debt payoff journey. I have seen a lot of other creators do this and it worked really well for them, so I figured why not see if it can work for me.
It will.
I live in Central Oregon. I have 2 kids. I'm a dental hygienist. Between my husband and I, we have racked up $113,582.89 in debt. And we are giving ourselves this year of 2026 to see what we can accomplish on getting some debt paid off. The first one we are going to focus on is my credit card, and it's one that we have relied very heavily on this last year, putting 2 kids in daycare and everything, and we're just hoping that this can help us get somewhere. Follow along.
Okay. Like I said, some people's stories are different. Some people's numbers are different, man. And some people's situation is a lot different as well, too, man. Like you got to consider that they have children. I don't have any children. I'm single, so it's like, you know, you don't rack up as much debt versus to somebody that has a different situation, to where sometimes you have to, you know, you have to use a credit card here or there, man. But the more that you swipe, just know that debt is piling up. You know, it's still piling up, man. But she can do this, man. I've seen stories to where people had over 6 figures of debt and they paid it off. It wasn't an overnight thing, you know, but every year they made progress, man. So as long as they started this year, she started this year, man, I want to follow her too, because I want to see how they do, man. I want to follow their journey. Even though I still don't be on social media like that, but, you know. But, yeah, man, if you're watching this video, you can do it. You can do it. Say it with me. You can do it. Yes, sir. Let's get to the next one.
In order to truly get out of debt, one of 2 things must happen.
What's
You
that?
ready? Because one thing we're not doing is hiding from the numbers over here.
Yeah.
debt can feel like weighted pressure. It can feel like your world is crumbling. Being financially crippled is one of the worst feelings in the world. And for most people, you're wondering, I got myself in this, how do I get myself out? And there's the snow avalanche method, the mountain method, and the build up, all these different methods. But there's truly two things to get yourself out of debt that must happen first. Either you need to make more money or spend less money.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep.
All those other methods only work when one of those two things are happening. So let's talk about them.
Yeah, real quick, man. Like, I had to realize that, first I had to know my numbers. Like she said first, I had to know my numbers first. That's something that you can't escape. You can't escape. If you want to attack debt head on, you have to know your numbers, man. You ran from it for so long. You can only run from it for as long as you can, until eventually you make the decision that, hey, look, I'm tired of seeing these numbers. I want to wipe these out. And so the first thing to do is to know your numbers, every single number, when it comes to that. And then so now it's the next steps, making more money and spending less money, doing either one of the two. And it's so crazy because I had to make that decision too. For me, I wasn't making enough money to wipe out all my debt at once. So it's like, all right, cool. What can I do first? Spend less money, right? And so I'm sure she's about to get into that, man. So let's see what she say.
In terms of spending less money, this is really good when you are someone that maybe has like $10,000, $20,000 in debt. You're not truly feeling crippled, but you've already found little pockets of money that you can save. Maybe you don't get a Starbucks 3 times a week. Maybe you spend less on groceries. Maybe you cancel a couple subscriptions. Those are great pockets of money. So maybe get an extra $250 that you can kind of push towards a bill.
That's crazy, yeah.
Especially if you're someone that's already busy, someone that already has a lot going on. You might not always have the option to do the second option, which is to find another stream of income. Maybe you start to sell something. Maybe you get a second job. That option is really, really good if you have a surmountable amount of debt. Maybe it's $40, $60, $120,000, right? Generating more income and a good chunk of income means that you have more money to allocate towards whatever debt. Now, I've already told you all that my consumer debt is humongous. So guess what option I went? I went with option 2. I got a second job. I'm really excited about this second job, even though I do have some difficulties that I can get into in another video. But this second job gives me the option to get more money to allocate strictly towards getting out of debt, not towards my regular household bills. The more money I make towards getting out of debt, the faster I get out of debt, the faster I'm able to use my regular monies towards the things that I enjoy, like vacations and eating out and all of those other cool things. But right now, this second job is really going to be the key for me to get out of debt. What option are you choosing? Option 1, you're finding little pockets of money, or are you option 2, where you are now have a second job to help you get out of debt? Tell me in the comments. I'm curious.
Yeah, great video, man. Great video. Or TikTok. I don't know what to call these videos, but it is a video. But yeah, man. Great advice. Literally everything that she said, I did. I kind of did a mixture of both ways. I started spending less money. I cut subscriptions. I stopped eating out as much. To where I wasn't even eating out, not even like twice a month. And it really wasn't because I couldn't, but it's like I would just rather eat at home, and it was smarter because I was saving money. Let's see what else. I stopped spending money on irresponsible things that wasn't gonna make me any money. Like I always say on this channel, man, y'all know my story. You see, so yeah, I stopped spending a lot of money on just like sneakers, clothes, and just things to try to, what's the word I'm looking for? Just to scratch that itch of wanting to spend money just because I had it. And in reality, I didn't have it because I had to. Well, because I had debt like hovering over me, you know. So it's like you can go, you know, to maybe even a year off of like spending money on nonsense so that you can get ahead, you know, so that you can catch back up, you know. Um, and so, like the guy said in like, I think it was the first TikTok video that we saw, man, like, take this year to really get serious, man. It's January, well, February now. By the well, no, not by the time y'all watch this video, but it's pretty much February. It's January 22nd right now, right? But you know, take this year, start now if you haven't started yet, but you should have started. But you know, take this year to say, look, I'm gonna go ahead. If you're in debt, you can be like somebody like myself that really didn't have a lot of debt, but it's like even the little that you do have can be annoying, bro. Like the little that I did, like or like that I do have, it's still annoying. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, come on, bro. I could be using this to put in my 401k, my Roth IRA, something like that, or you know what I'm saying, putting it in investing in my YouTube channels. You know, I could be taking the money and doing that. But yeah, man. So even just a little bit of that you do have, it can be a headache sometimes. You know, so just take this year to just wipe out every bit of consumer debt, even student loan. Well, yes, definitely student loans too. um, yeah, because I know a majority of my debt is student loans. Um, which, like I said, I'm grateful for the. Hopefully, y'all can't hear that, but somebody got a loud car outside. But yeah, but like the little student loan debt that I do have, man. You know, I'm definitely looking to get at least a good 75% of that wiped out before the end of 2026, man. So, so going into 2027, I can just, you know, allocate just everything else to that, you know. But I think we have one more clip. Let's see.
Okay.
Let me make sure. Yeah.
In
All
order
right.
Okay. Trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process.
She about to put it in the freezer.
Oh,
Yep.
thank God.
Almost 45 years old. Hold on, let me see.
Oh,
Years old. My financial future is more important than anything. Yeah.
thank God.
Yeah, hey.
Okay.
Sometimes it gets that critical. If you know yourself and you know that you're like very keen to like pull out your credit card real quick, hey, sometimes you need to. I've heard some people say cut them in half, cut them up with scissors, like whatever the case may be, out of sight, out of mind, you know. But yeah, I I didn't go that extreme, but this is funny though to see, man, because it's like, hey, sometimes it is that serious. You know, sometimes it is that serious to where you have to hide them, burn them. I don't know, you know. But I know each credit card that I paid off, I've literally forgotten about them. Like there's somewhere where I forgot I put them. You know, they're in the wallet somewhere, but the wallet is somewhere else right now. So, but yeah, I've successfully paid off two, and I don't plan on going back. Um, or after I get, you know, my emergency fund and stuff like that caught up and stuff like that, man. But other than that, mm-mm. I ain't spending it on no shoes, no food, or nothing like that. Unless, you know, fall on hard times. But as of right now, your boy is good. I'm good for right now, man. So, yeah, them credit cards, they are out of sight, out of mind. So, yeah, this is funny again. I want to see it again, man.
Trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. Trust
Yeah.
the
It's that
process.
serious, man.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, like she said, it's never too late, man. She's 45 or about to be 45, man. But hey, it's never too late. It's never too late to start, man. yeah, so yeah, this is great, man. This is great to see. I love seeing people being serious about their uh, financial journeys, man. I'm loving that it's a trend. This is a trend, man, to like pay off your debt. Start an emergency fund. All of these little finance TikToks, man. Like I don't be on TikTok. This is the only time that I'm on TikTok is when I record these videos for y'all. So yeah, I don't really be on TikTok like that. But whenever I come across these videos, I save them, and I want to see how y'all feel about it, man. So if y'all feel like I feel or feel like they feel, comment down below. Talk about your financial or your debt payoff journey if you have started your debt payoff journey in 2026, or if you plan on starting in 2026, comment that down below, man. And yeah, man, that's really it. We're gonna do some more, TikToks. Y'all know, do some more reactions, man. This weekend it is supposed to be snowing and ice and stuff like that in the south. So yeah, I have nothing but time, to record and stuff like that, man. So yeah, I will be doing a lot of recording, a lot of editing and stuff like that. So yeah, y'all just stay tuned uh for the next episode of the Dragon Ball Z. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, man, just stay tuned for the next couple of videos that y'all will see. We're gonna be diving more into financial freedom videos, financial literacy, all that stuff, man. And some more YouTube reactions, man. I know we've been doing a lot of TikToks, but I do plan on doing a lot more YouTube reactions. So we're gonna tackle that this weekend, man. So yeah, just stay tuned for all that stuff. And if you're new, go ahead and like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So now with that being said, it's your boy Nate J signing out. The Vault. Deuces.